Hello, good evening everyone. Drew here, welcome to Starfield. Let's jump in, shall we? Last episode, we ended up meeting the hunter and the emissary, who turned out to be Andresia and Keeper Aquinas, I believe that his name is. Which is kind of really interesting. Now I think we have to speak to our remaining members in Constellation. Get the lay of the land and how to proceed forward with this information and which side to choose, the hunter or the emissary, control or complete free will, I guess. Just checking to see in case they buried Andresia in the garden.
I've been talking with the others.
Oh.
And I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know, to Andrea.
I'll be there, Noel, I promise.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
"5 days, rate of the service." Oh, okay. I was wondering if they had all forgotten about Andresia, but apparently they haven't. And we kind of just walked right into the middle of it. Do we speak or do we wait? I guess we wait first. That's more important, right? "5 days. Maybe we could be doing something else in that time. Rather than sitting here waiting for the counter to drop down little by little by little. I don't know, I just don't know. Maybe we should go do something else. Yeah, I think that's probably best. At least we've left reduced by 1 day. So we need to tell them about the emissary and the hunter and the choice that we have to make. Vladimir?
Matteo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
It's the center of multiverse. We're building the way to it.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
That's right.
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
I do.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
I met a version of Andresia. She told me the Unity creates Starborn, and they can cross universes.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the hunter?
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
I wouldn't really call this an afterlife or even some sort of god. It's just a mechanism in the universe. But you do you, pal. This is our mission, after all, to go to the unknown.
You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Oh, Vladimir. I think
I
we're
have
ready.
something I need to discuss with you.
She sounds pretty upset. Well, let's talk to you first.
No more Starborn have shown up. Yet.
You okay, Vladimir?
I need everyone looking out for each other during this time. Losses hit a small group like ours especially hard. Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say.
You would have done the same for me.
Well, yes, of course. But that's beside the point. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Andresia's life. Though I didn't know her well, I've always sympathized with her struggle to fit in with the rest of us. Now she'll never get that chance.
This is completely out of your control.
I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Andresia would still be alive.
You can't take responsibility for the Starborn's aggression.
Of course I can. Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong?
I feel like we're back in kindergarten. This is the most basic of philosophical questioning. Has she not lived in the world? Hasn't she studied any part of history leading up to her current time frame to figure out what's actually happens in reality? People fight, other groups fight you, you fight other groups. This wasn't going to be like a walk in the park. She's supposed to be leading Constellation. She's sticking to these basic principles and questioning this. I just don't buy it.
Whatever it is, just tell me.
You know, you just weren't prepared. What are you? Is that smiling? Is she smiling now? God. You weren't ready. You weren't prepared in combat. You had no security protocols in place in case you came across some aggressive tactics from other entities. We overextended ourselves. How's that?
Judging from the blow we've suffered, I couldn't agree more. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin.
This one I don't mind too much, this part. Okay, so we encountered an unknown entity and threat. What do we do? That's legitimate, I guess. We continue moving forward, but use extreme caution along the way.
Agreed. I just hope it's enough caution that we don't leave ourselves open to another attack. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things.
It's par for the course. You get angry at us for the smallest things. And what's this expression on the face? Jeez, can you be more creepy? Anytime you want to talk, I'm here. Yes.
Good. Because I expect this won't be the last time I intend to cry on your shoulder or scream in your face.
Oh, God.
Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Oh, God. We barely just stopped speaking, like literally a millisecond ago.
All right. Give me a moment. I don't know where to start. I need you to tell me what on earth possessed you to side with the Crimson Fleet and betray UC Sistef. Have you completely lost your mind? It's almost as though I don't know you anymore.
Is there nobody in our group of companions who actually is okay with our decision? Guess Barrett came the closest. I don't expect you to understand.
You're goddamn right I don't understand. Don't you realize that by strengthening the Crimson Fleet, you've done irreparable damage to the United Colonies? Not to mention the fact that you've exposed the rest of the settled systems to one of its most dangerous enemies.
Did you just notice how our voice is just going higher and higher? Before this goes too far, give me a chance to explain myself.
It had better be good, because you've got a lot to explain.
I got nothing to explain to you guys. The members of the Crimson Fleet aren't as immoral as you make them out to be. No, let's play to what this is. Constellation is all about. Uncovering the unknown. I wanted to learn the truth about one of the settled system's greatest legends.
Oh, I see. Well, I suppose that changes everything.
I knew you'd understand.
I can totally understand how recovering Crix's legacy completely eclipses unlocking the mysteries of the entire universe.
I did both, asshole. I'm sorry, I think you have this all wrong.
No, I don't think that I do. And nothing you can say is going to make me change my mind. Look, you're free to do whatever you want. I was merely pulling you aside to speak to you as a friend. What you choose to do with my advice is completely up to you.
Look, they had vendors and stuff. WTF? Anybody else want to use me
Everyone
as
is
a punching
staying in
bag?
their rooms a lot more lately. Guess
Vladimir?
we all need some.
These last glimpses from the Eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Thanks, Vladimir. I'll follow up on those.
Catch a smile out there.
Go to Freya 3 and to Eridani 4A. Okay. We can do that. I feel like since we are here, we might as well take the opportunity to wait 4 more days and get the
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damages.
memorial over and over done with. I think that's true. It'd be just easier to get it out of the way. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to watch this. I mean, we'll probably end up having to wait anyway, because once we travel over there, how much time are we gonna spend? It'll probably be the span of a single day or two, right? On each, maybe both together. Then what? Then what? So, how close are we to the end? Looks like we're pretty close to the end now. It's these 2 artifacts, and we're done, right? Can we go to the Unity and then it resets? So if it resets the universe and we travel to another universe, I'm guessing we're going to be leaving these guys
Thank
behind.
you for helping me out with the artifacts.
You're welcome. No. We hardly ever spent any time with you. That's 2 days. This is the 3rd one. Yeah, so we're going to be leaving everybody behind. And even though we'll meet up newer versions of them, it won't be the same people anymore, right? Maybe that's why they don't have much personalities. So it's easier for you to get to just meet up with the different versions of them without feeling a loss of the fact that you've actually lost your adventuring companions, Constellation. Maybe, to give Bethesda credit, maybe the newer versions of Sarah, for example, will be less annoying. Oh, is it? Memorial service already? Oh no, I don't want to skip. Where's the memorials?
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Wait, did anybody say a few words? Sarah didn't even say anything.